Happen Pharmaceuticals in association with Higher Secondary Principals Forum.
Okay students, so we have solved problem 1 wherein we have learned under subscription. So did you all enjoy it? Yes, you must enjoy it. Once you enjoy doing something, it becomes better and better. Okay, so it is better that you enjoy the subject. Everything will become very easy for you and you will learn it very fast. Your grasping will increase. Okay, now let us go for the second problem. I already have the ledger over here, so that you know now in the second problem also we have to prepare ledger account. Okay, so let us see what we are going to solve in our second problem. Calls in arrears and calls in advance. Now see, I have clubbed both this calls in arrears and calls in advance so that I can make this concept clear to you. I cannot go in detail taking small problems because of limitation of time. So I have clubbed these two together so that I can make the concept clear to you. So let us start the problem. So I have the problem over here. Let us read the problem. As I have told you, always read the problem, understand the problem first. Automatically the solution will become easy. If you don't understand the problem, then you will get all confused. So let us see. The allotment money of rupees 3 per share is due on 1000 preference shares allotted by MTS Company Limited. So 1000 shares were allotted by MTS Company Limited. Okay, now see over here, 3 per share. What is the money? Allotment money. On 3 per share on 1000 preference shares. Very important. The name of the shares is preference shares. Okay, so the allotment money of rupees 3 per share is due on 1000 preference shares allotted by MTS Company Limited. One shareholder named Amir failed to pay his allotment dues on 50 shares held by him, while another shareholder named Kajol, holding 100 shares, paid all her dues including the first and final call amount of rupees 2 per share along with allotment money. Pass necessary journal entries for collection of money at allotment stage. Now what is this problem asking us to do? This problem is telling us to pass only one entry. What is the entry? Entry for collection of allotment money due. So we have allotted shares, money has become due, we have already passed the entry. Now we have to pass the entry for collection. So at the time of collection we have to see whether we are getting the full allotment money. Are we getting the full allotment money over here? No, we are not getting. Why? Because there is one shareholder holding 50 shares. He is not paying his allotment dues. So we have calls in arrears. We have calls in arrears. Now calls in arrears means the call is made but the people have not paid. How much calls in arrears? On 50 shares. One person called as Amir is not paying us on his 50 shares. So how much are our calls in arrears? Multiply by 3. So 150 rupees we are not receiving. Fine. Now further we go to see there is one person holding 100 shares. Okay, there is one person who is holding 100 shares and he is paying us even the next call amount which the company has not yet made of 2 rupees per share. So he is paying us calls in advance. So let us see how much are the calls in advance. Okay, so we have calls in advance. How many shares? 100 shares. How much per call we have received in advance? 2 rupees. So 2 rupees. So how much am I getting calls in advance? 200 rupees. Once again I am telling you, I have received 200 in advance, but I have not received of this amount, that is allotment amount of 150. So 150 is calls in arrears. Calls in arrears is what? A debit balance, okay, because we are going to receive it in future, and this calls in advance, that means whatever we have received in advance is our liability, so it has to be a credit balance. So calls in arrears, debit, calls in advance, credit. You all understood this? Yeah. Now this is in addition to the normal receiving of allotment money. So let us go to the solution now. This was my groundwork. I have done my groundwork. Now I am going to solve. So I have to have my journal over here. Journal is in the books of which company? The allotment MTS Company Limited, no? So my journal entry my journal entry in the books of MTS Limited. Now here see, very important, please don't write short forms in your paper, very very important. Okay, now here I had to write because on my slide there was no space, but even if you don't have space in your answer book, please don't write short forms, write full forms. Okay, so journal entry in the books of MTS Limited. Here particulars, then here I have ledger folio, then debit column, rupees. Okay, now I am collecting the amount. So bank account debit, for what am I collecting it? For allotment to preference share allotment account. Very important to write preference share there. Name of the share is very important. So to preference share allotment account. Okay. Now how much am I supposed to get on allotment? 3 rupees per share. How many shares allotted? 1000. So 1000 multiplied by 3, 3000 rupees. So I am supposed to get 3000 rupees. Now am I getting this 3000 rupees? No. There are calls in arrears and calls in advance. I am getting some more money of the next call and I am not getting some money of this call. So now let us see. Calls in arrears account debit, because I may receive it in future, so I am debiting it now. Okay. What is the calls in arrears? You all have calculated already. 150 rupees. Calls in advance credited. So 2 calls in advance account. How much? 200. So let us see. 200. Now try and see this part. Try and understand. With the allotment I was supposed to receive 3000. Calls in advance I got 200. So total I am supposed to receive 3200. But I am not receiving. Why? Because there are calls in arrears. How much are calls in arrears? 150. So how much am I actually receiving? 3200 minus 150. That is 3050. Are you understanding this? Now let us write the narration. Being allotment money received on 850 shares, amount due on 50 shares transferred to calls in arrears and calls in advance on 100 shares recorded. Okay. So with this this entry is done. Okay, this type of entries can be asked for 2 marks. Okay, only one entry can be asked for 2 marks, or it can be asked as a part of the 4 marks question. Okay, but in that case we may not put all calls in areas and calls in advance together. Okay, but once the concept is clear, what is asked is not your problem. Okay, you should know the problem. It asked in any form. Why? Because your concepts should be strong. So try and understand. Calls in advance will be a liability, so credit. Calls in areas, you will be receiving the amount in future, so it is debit. Okay. So let us go for the next problem now. Now let us see the next part of this chapter, that is shares issued at premium. Now, shares issued at premium means what? Shares are offered to public at a price more than the face value. Now, when the shares are issued at premium, how do we record? Now, this premium amount the company might collect at the time of application, or this premium amount may be included at the time of allotment, or the premium amount may be included at the time of calls. So, it depends on the company how and when they want to collect the premium. So, let us see if the premium is included in application amount, how we will be having our application entries. So, first entry will be for receiving the amount. So, let us see for collection of application amount. Okay. Bank account debit, we have done this earlier, so I am not going into detail of it. We are receiving money, so bank account debit to share application account, done. Write the narration. Being money received on application for dash shares at rupees dash per share, including premium. So premium is included, so the shareholders will be paying us the application money, also the premium money, because it is included in the application stage only. Now this is to be transferred to share capital. Now here is the point. When you are transferring it to the share capital, you have to remember what you can transfer to the share capital is only the part of the face value of the share. The extra that you have charged, the premium that you have charged is a capital profit for you. So you have to maintain a separate account for that. So that is transferred to securities premium. So whatever the company is collecting as a premium is to be transferred to securities premium account. Okay, and it appears in the liability side of the balance sheet. Okay, now let us see for transferring the applications. So we have certain amount towards application in the application towards share capital and certain amount towards premium. Whatever is towards the capital will go to the capital account, and whatever towards the premium will go to securities premium account, and we have to close the share application. So debit share application account, credit share capital account, and also credit securities premium account. Write the narration. Being transfer of application money to share capital and securities premium account. Now based on this we are doing our next problem. But first let me tell you the stages. So premium collected at application. What if the premium is collected at allotment stage? Let us see that now. Shares issued at premium and the premium amount called with allotment money. So now in this previous case where the application, it was included in application, we are first receiving the money, then transferring to share capital and securities premium. Here what happens? Allotment stage, first we transfer to share capital and securities premium and then we collect the money. That is only the difference. So let us see the first one for allotment money due. What is the entry for allotment money due? You have share allotment account debit to share capital account, and the part of the premium you are going to put where? You are going to put to securities premium account. Okay, write the narration now. Being amount due on allotment of shares at rupees dash per share including premium. Now the next entry is for what? It is for collecting the amount. So let us collect the amount. Collecting the amount means money comes in, so bank account debit to share allotment account. So full amount including share capital and premium, full amount is collected. So allotment money received including premium. Did you all understand this? Very easy, no? Let us go ahead now and try to put this in practice. So I am giving you a small problem and I will be solving it for you. So I have my journal there. So let us start taking up the problem. So here I am going to make two concepts clear to you. What are those? Oversubscription. So what we have to do when the issue is oversubscribed, and premium. In our previous problem we have done undersubscription, how to pass entries when the issue is undersubscribed. Here we are learning what we have to do when the issue is oversubscribed, okay, and also we are going to take up premium, okay. So let us start with the problem. Are you all ready? So let us start now. Ruchika Company Limited issued 1000 shares of ₹100 each for public subscription at a premium of 10% per share. The amount of the share was payable as follows. On application, ₹50 per share. On allotment, ₹60 per share, including premium. They have told us that it is included in this stage. Applications were received for 2000 shares. So we have received applications for 2000 shares. Allotment was done and excess applications were rejected and money thereon refunded. So we cannot sell to all because we have got application for 2000 shares, whereas we have only 1000 with us. So we can sell only 1000. So we have to reject the excess applications and give them back their money. Okay, so that is done. Allotment money is due on shares allotted. So we have sent them the letters to pay the allotment money. Okay, pass necessary journal entries in the books of the company. So we have asked them to pay. Further, they have not told whether it is paid and not paid. Okay, so further things have not happened. Till now, till here, we have just sent them the letters. So till there we have to pass the entries. That is why I am telling you, read the problem properly. See what is asked. They have asked us to pass journal entries. So till where? Till the allotment money becomes due. So now let us see how to pass the entries. Now over here, what is the price? What is the price of the share? What is the face value of the share? What is the face value of the share? Face value is 100. For how much we are selling it? We are selling it at 10% premium. So 10% of 100 is how much? 10 rupees, right? So we are charging 10 rupees premium. That's why we are selling it at, see over here, we are selling it at 50 plus 60, 110. We are selling it for 110. Okay, now, and this premium, where are we collecting? Which stage? We have included it in allotment stage. Now supposing they have told us that it is issued at premium and which stage is not made clear to you in the problem, that means it is allotment stage. Okay, remember, usually it is collected at allotment stage. If the problem doesn't specify which stage the amount is collected, you have to assume it is collected at allotment stage. Otherwise the problem has to specify whether it is application, whether it is call. So here now see, it is told to us clearly that it is collected at allotment stage. Now let us try to pass the entries. Okay, the first one over here is on application 50 per share we are going to collect. then we are going to allot only 1000. Why? Here there is a issue of oversubscription, very important. How many applications we have received? 2000. How many shares we have with us? 1000. So can we sell 1000? No. But first stage we don't know how many applications we will be receiving. So here we have received 2000 applications. So along with the applications, we are going to receive money on those 2000 shares. Now we will have to scrutinize the application, reject some applications and give them their money back. Okay? So let us try and solve this. Let us make the journal first. Particulars, LF, debit, credit. Okay? We are making this journal now. First entry is for collection. So let us collect the money. We have done these entries earlier, so I am going a little fast. Collecting the money means money comes in, bank account debit. How much? How much? 1 lakh. How am I getting that 1 lakh? How am I getting this 1 lakh? How many applications I have received? 2000. How much is the money that the company is collecting at application stage? 50. So 2000 into 50 is 1 lakh. Okay. Now this money we have got for share applications. So let us say to share application account 1 lakh. Okay. Now I have to write the narration. Being application money received on 2000 shares at rupees 50 per share. So the company has collected on 2000 shares 1 lakh rupees. Can the company keep this money? No. Why? Because company has to reject some applications, give back those that money which is collected. Okay, so that is refund and then transfer to the share capital. The next entry is for transferring to the share capital. No, transfer to the share capital only the amount on the shares issued. So how much are issued? 1000. Okay, only on that the company will transfer to share capital. So share application account debit, full amount 1 lakh, because we are closing the account now. Okay, full amount 1 lakh. Then we have to share capital. How much? How much amount on share capital? How much amount we will be putting in the share capital? 50,000. How I got 50,000? It is 1000 shares multiplied by 50 rupees of application. Okay, 1000 shares multiplied by 50 rupees of application. That is 50,000. Next, I have to return back the amount. So to bank account, I am returning. Bank is the giver now. Bank has to pay to bank account. How much? The excess. How much is the excess on 1000 shares? So that is 50,000. So you can say 1 lakh minus 50,000, remaining you are returning back. So 50,000 rupees. The narration is being application money transferred to share capital and excess application money refunded back. Okay. Now this is done. Now we are doing allotment. We are sending the letters to the shareholders to pay the allotment money. So let us do allotment money due. Let us pass the entry over here. Equity share allotment account debit 60,000. Now how am I getting this 60,000? How many shares are allotted? 1000 shares are allotted. And how much allotment money per share? 60, right? It is given over here, see 60 rupees. So I put this 60 rupees. So that 60,000 will be debited. Now I have to pass the entry to transfer this to share capital. So I have the next entry, to share capital account, 60,000 rupees, and I have to write the narration. Okay, and before writing the narration, there is 10 rupees included for securities premium. Okay, so that securities premium I have to transfer where? I have to transfer it to securities premium account. How much is it? How much is the amount? How many shares? 1000 shares. What is the amount of premium? 10 rupees. So 1000 shares, on that 10 rupees is the premium. So I am getting 10,000 there. Is this clear, students, how I am getting the securities premium? And then my narration, I have to write the narration. Okay, narration is an explanation. So you can say, being allotment money due on how many shares? 1000 shares including 10% premium. Okay, this is the narration. Is this clear to your students? All of you understood? All of you understood what we have studied over here in this problem? We have studied oversubscription. What is to be done when the issue is oversubscribed? We have to return the money back. Over here, see, you can see to bank. We have to return the money back on the excess applications. Second thing, we have studied premium. Where was the premium included? Premium was included in allotment stage. So when allotment money becomes due and you are transferring it to the share capital, you have to bifurcate. How much is on share capital and how much is on share premium. So what is on share capital, you will be transferring it to share capital account, and what is on premium, you will be transferring it to securities premium account, and then you have to make the total. Okay, you have to make the total of the ledger accounts. So with putting the total both the sides, our problem is over. Final problem, when you are solving it on the paper, it should look like this. Is this clear? Yeah.
Prudent Scholars, powered by Lupin Pharmaceuticals.